The graphics card industry has always been defined by intense rivalries. Over the years, AMD and Nvidia have battled for supremacy, while Intel's entry into the GPU market has added a new dimension to the competition. In 2025, this war reached new heights with the arrival of AMD's Radeon RX 9070 XT, a card that has quickly become one of the most talked about products in the gaming and hardware community. The big question: does the AMD 9070 XT truly outrun the fastest GPUs of 2025, including Nvidia's RTX 5090 and other flagship cards? In this video, we'll explore the design, specifications, benchmarks, gaming capabilities, AI performance, thermal efficiency, and real-world value of this GPU. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. When AMD unveiled the RX 9070 XT, it was positioned as the ultimate balance between raw performance and efficiency. Built on the cutting-edge RDNA 4 architecture, it represents AMD's attempt to leap ahead of Nvidia's next-gen RTX 50 series and Intel's Arc Battlemage refresh. Built on a 3nm process node for higher efficiency. Packed with next-gen compute units designed for both gaming and AI tasks. Includes enhanced Infinity Cache 2.0 for faster memory bandwidth. Features AI-powered rendering to compete with Nvidia DLSS 4 and Intel's CSS 2.0. AMD's marketing claimed the RX 9070 XT would not only match Nvidia's high-end cards but potentially surpass them in certain real-world tasks. At the heart of the 9070 XT lies RDNA 4, AMD's latest GPU architecture. RDNA 4 builds upon the strengths of RDNA 3 but introduces several major changes aimed at maximizing gaming and AI workloads. Process node, TSMC 3nm. Compute units, 140 plus redesigned CUs. VRAM, 24 GB GDDR7. Infinity Cache 2.0, 192 MB. Clock speeds, boosts up to 3.5 GHz. TDP, 375W, varies by model. Ray accelerators, 3rd gen with enhanced global illumination performance. AI accelerators, dedicated blocks for machine learning and upscaling. Compared to its predecessor, the RX 7900 XTX, the 9070 XT is a monumental leap. The switch to GDDR7 memory ensures higher bandwidth, while the Infinity Cache 2.0 drastically reduces latency. Performance numbers are where the RX 9070 XT shines. Early tests suggest that in many scenarios, the card outpaces Nvidia's RTX 5090, a card previously assumed to dominate the market in 2025. RX 9070 XT delivers a smooth 120 to 160 FPS in demanding AAA titles like Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, Starfield, and Horizon Forbidden West at ultra settings. RTX 5090, similar numbers, but slightly lower in rasterization-heavy titles where AMD's compute units dominate. The 9070 XT proves itself as a viable 8K gaming card, something gamers only dreamed about a few years ago. With AI upscaling, it consistently achieves 60 to 80 FPS in optimized games. Nvidia still holds the edge in raw ray tracing power thanks to its long-standing investment in RT cores. However, AMD has narrowed the gap significantly, with the 9070 XT running most ray-traced games at near-parity performance. Beyond gaming, modern GPUs are expected to handle AI inference, 3D rendering, and content creation. Blender and 3D rendering, RX 9070 XT completes complex scenes faster than the RTX 5090 in several benchmarks, largely due to its improved cache and compute unit design. AI workloads, with dedicated AI accelerators, AMD's card competes with Nvidia's tensor cores. It may not surpass CUDA dominance in every case, but in certain machine learning models, the RX 9070 XT offers up to 15% better efficiency per watt. One of AMD's biggest criticisms in the past was power-hungry GPUs that ran hot. The 9070 XT changes this narrative. Average power draw, 350, 375W under heavy gaming loads. Thermal performance, remains under 75 degrees Celsius with standard cooling solutions. Efficiency, up to 25% better performance per watt than the RX 7900 XTX. This efficiency comes from the 3nm node and smarter power delivery systems, giving AMD a clear advantage in performance per watt compared to Nvidia's high-end cards. Price to performance analysis. Price is always the deciding factor for most gamers. AMD RX 9070 XT launch price, around $1,199. Nvidia RTX 5090, estimated at $1,599, $1,799. This makes AMD's offering not only faster in certain scenarios, but also significantly more cost-effective. Gamers and creators looking for maximum performance without paying Nvidia's luxury tax see the 9070 XT as an obvious choice. The RX 9070 XT isn't just about traditional gaming. It's a signal of where GPUs are headed in 2025 and beyond. AI-powered graphics. Both AMD and Nvidia are betting big on AI-driven rendering. The 9070 XT's AI accelerators prove AMD wants to compete directly with Nvidia's DLSS ecosystem. 8K gaming normalization. Cards like the RX 9070 XT make 8K playable, pushing the industry toward higher resolution standards. Workstation integration. With its balanced design, the 9070 XT appeals not only to gamers but also to professionals in film, 3D modeling, and AI development. So, does the RX 9070 XT actually outrun the fastest GPUs of 2025? The answer is both yes and no. Yes, in rasterization-heavy workloads, traditional 4K gaming, and even certain AI and productivity tasks, the RX 9070 XT beats or matches the RTX 5090. Add in its lower price and higher efficiency, and it clearly has the upper hand for most users. No, in ray tracing and specific AI workloads where Nvidia's CUDA and Tensor ecosystems dominate, the 5090 still has a slight lead. Ultimately, AMD has created a game-changing GPU that disrupts Nvidia's dominance. For many gamers and creators, the RX 9070 XT may not just be a competitor, it might be the better choice overall. More benchmark details across multiple games and resolutions. In-depth architectural breakdowns of RDNA 4 versus Ada Lovelace Next, Nvidia, and Intel Battlemage. Extended use cases for gaming, VR, AI, and professional workloads. A historical comparison, RX 6000, 7000 series versus Nvidia equivalents. A deep dive into price history and GPU market shifts. The 9070 XT proves itself as a viable 8K gaming card, something gamers only dreamed about a few years ago. With AI upscaling, it consistently achieves 60 to 80 FPS in optimized games. Nvidia still holds the edge in raw ray tracing power thanks to its long-standing investment in RT cores. However, AMD has narrowed the gap significantly, with the 9070 XT running most ray-traced games at near-parity performance. Beyond gaming, modern GPUs are expected to handle AI inference, 3D rendering, and content creation. Blender and 3D rendering. RX 9070 XT completes complex scenes faster than the RTX 5090 in several benchmarks, largely due to its improved